Hello, everybody, and welcome to the channel. We got some 1961 baseball. We got the Los Angeles Angels, the Dodgers, going up against the Milwaukee Braves in Milwaukee. Let's take a look at the starting lineup. Leading off and playing center is Willie Davis. Batting second and doing the catching is Roseburg. Batting third, batting third and playing third is Tommy Davis. Batting fourth, playing left is Moon. Batting fifth, playing first is Larker. Batting sixth, playing right field is Howard. Batting seventh and playing second is Neal. Batting eighth, playing short is Smith. And on the mound, and batting ninth is Sandy KOUFAX. Let's look at your hometown Milwaukee Braves. Almost said it. We got leading off, playing short, McMillan. Batting second, playing second, Bolin. Batting third, playing third, Matthews. Batting fourth, playing center, Aaron. Batting fifth, playing first, Adcock. Batting sixth, playing left, Roach. Batting seventh, playing right, Dirtman. And doing the catching and batting eighth is Lau. And on the mound, batting ninth for the Milwaukee Braves is Don NOTTEBART. Let's get down to the field and get this game started, folks. And here we go with Davis to lead it off for the Dodgers against Don. 45, and he's going to walking. That's not the way you want to start this game if you're a Braves fan. Walking the leadoff man. Alrighty. That brings up Rosebor. Runner on first, no outs. 36. That's a 33. And that's a high pop up to third. Eddie's got that with no problem. First out of the game. Brings up Tommy Davis. And 45. And he's going to walk the Davis boys. So Davis boys get on with walks, Willie and Tommy. We got first and second now for Wally Moon with one out. And an 8 against a C pitcher. He's going to make him pay for these walks. Single over short, one runner scores. The other will stop at second. So Moon gets an RBI. And the walks come back to bite the Braves in the butt. Alrighty. And brings up Larker. Let's see what he can do here at first and second. And a 15, and the hit parade just keeps on coming. Again, that's hit into left field. And again, Davis will score from second. And Moon will stop at second. And quickly, it's 2-0. But the Braves haven't even been up to bat yet. Hi, Tim. Here comes Frank Howard. And a 52, a 27. And that's what the doctor ordered. The old 5-4-3 double play gets the Braves out of the inning. But not until the Dodgers can score two. And the Braves coming up the bat now, down by 2. Nothing like spotting Sandy to a 2-run lead here. 25 off of Sandy. And that's going to be a single in the left. McMillan gets on base here for the Braves. Brings the tying run up the bat. Here comes Frank. We're going to do a little hit and run here. Try to mix things up against Sandy. Get the runners in motion here. See if we can shake him up. Get him off his game a little bit. So here's the pitch to Frank. And it's a 14. That's a 30. Fly out the left. Frank's out. Brings up Eddie. Runner on first and one down here. In the bottom of the first. And a 14. He's going to fly out the moon in left field. 2 outs. Here comes Hammer and Hank Aaron. Let's see what Henry can do here with a runner on first. 63, and that's going to be a fly out to center. And just like that, the Braves are done. They leave the leadoff runner on first. All righty. Here we go. Top of the second. Charlie Neal's up. And Charlie's going to fly out the Roach and left. One down. And here's another Charlie Smith. And he gets a hold of this one. And that ball is back. That ball has got some distance. And Dirtman looks up and watches that go over the right field fence for a home run. And just like that, the Dodgers are up 3-0 on the Smith home run. Here comes Sandy Koufax, who wasn't a bad hitting pitcher. He didn't hit well this year, though. 065, 54, and he's going to fly out the Dirtman out there in right field. That's 2 down. Brings up Willie Davis. And he's going to hit that ball down the third. Matthews is up with it. Fires over to Joe for the third out. But the Dodgers add another one on the home run by Smith. As we make it to the bottom of the second, here comes Joe. And Joe hits a nice ball in the right field, goes the other way. And again, they get the leadoff batter on here in the bottom of the second. See if they can get him across here this time against Sandy. Here comes Roach. A 62. That's a 27. And that's going to be a strikeout. Sandy strikes out Roach. Dirtman up now, 1 down. And he squares this one up. Yeah, John does. Off of Sandy. That ball is back, and gone. And they cut the lead to 3-2. That ball was hit over the left field fence. He turned on that fastball. Yes, he did. And that's John's second home run of the year. And like I say, it cuts the lead to 3-2 now. Here's Charlie. And he's going to walk Charlie. All of a sudden now Sandy's getting himself in a little bit of a pickle. And Don, he's going to try button Charlie over, stay out of the double play. A 42, that's a 13, and he fouls that one off, strike 1. Now 54, that's a 32. Out at first, runner to second, he does his job. Sacrifice. Let's see here. What was it? A 32. That ball was hit down the third. And first base was covering. So we got a runner on second for Mac. Let's see if McMillan can get him in here and tie this game up against Sandy. A little chink in the armor here from the left hand of God. 46, and he strikes Mac out. But the Braves do score two on the home run by John McDermott. And we go to the top of the third, 3-2 Dodgers with Roseburg up. And a 41, he hits that ball down the second. And Frank's all over that one, fires over the first. One down. Comes Tommy Davis. And a 43, that's going to be hit back to Don, the pitcher, and he throws over to Joe for a quick 2 outs here in the third. And here comes Mr. Moon. And a 35, and against a C. That's going to be a pop up to Matthews. He's got that 3 up and 3 down here for the Dodgers. We go to the bottom of the third. We got Bolin, Matthews, and Aaron due up for the Braves. And Frank's going to ground out the third. Short. Smith's up with it. Fires over to first. 1 out. Here comes Eddie. And that ball is back. And this game is tied up, folks. Matthew turns on that ball and hits that ball out of right field, deep out of right field. No doubt about her. Sure. And it's 3-3. Here comes Mr. Hank Aaron. See what Hammer and Hank can do here with the score tied up. 1 out. And a 40. That's going to be a foul ball. Strike 1 on Hank. And a 36. And he's going to walk the Hammer. For giving up that gopher ball to Matthews. Sandy's getting a little cautious. Here comes Joe. Can Joe make him pay for walking Hank? A 26. I think that's going to help him out here. That's the old 6-4-3 double play. And the Dodgers get out of the inning. But not until Eddie ties this game up at 3 apiece. We go to the top of the fourth. Larker's up. See what Norm can do here. 34, and he flies out to Hank in center. 1 down. Here comes Frank Howard. And a 21, they strike Frank out. Strike 3, go sit down, they say. Here comes Charlie Neal. And he's going to hit that ball down to McMillan at short. Fires over to Joe. Another 3 up and 3 down inning for the Dodgers. So we go to the bottom of the fourth. You got Roach Dirtman and Low up. Let's see what happens here. Here comes Mel. And Mel is going to fly out to center against Sandy. Davis, Willie Davis has got that. 1 down. Here comes John. Hit that 2-run homer. And he's going to hit that ball down the third this time. No, he's not. Sandy's going to strike him out this time. Strikes him out. Here comes Charlie. And sorry, Charlie. Charlie is going to strike out. So 3 up and 3 down for the Braves as we make it to the top of the fifth. Here's Charlie Smith. A lot of Charlies in this game. 41. That ball's hit down to McMillan. Max up with it. Fires over to Joe at first. 1 down. Comes Sandy up. A 42. They strike him out. Sandy goes down swinging. And here's Willie Davis. And he pops that up to Charlie in foul territory. Another 3 up, 3 down inning. NOTTEBART, after the second inning, settled down here, pitching a hell of a game. And he's due up to lead off the top on bottom of the fifth. Don, a 33, and he strikes him out. Sandy all of a sudden has figured this out. It's 3 strikeouts in a row. Here comes McMillan. 24, another strikeout. 4 in a row. Let's get the box scorecard here and make sure I'm right. Pretty sure that's 4 in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row, folks. Alrighty, here comes Frank, and he didn't make any contact. A 45, he don't make no contact, folks, because he's going to walk on down the first. That brings up Eddie with a home run. Here we go. Can Eddie duplicate it? And he walks Eddie. All of a sudden now, after striking 4 out in a row, he can't find the strike zone. And that brings up Hank Aaron with first and second. Can he give the Braves a lead here? And a 62, and he strikes the side out. So Sandy gets through the fifth here. Braves threatened but couldn't get anybody across. We got Rosebore, Davis, and Moon up for the Dodgers. A 36. That's going to be a strikeout. Strikes him out. John goes down. Here comes Tommy Davis. A 25. That's a 10. That's going to be a single to center. Tommy's on for Mr. Moon. Alrighty, can Mr. Wally do anything here? A 63, that's a 31. That's going to be a fly out to center. Hank's got that. 2 down here, the top of the 6th. Barker's up now. And a 14, that's going to be a fly ball to the left. And that'll end the inning as Mills underneath that one. So the Dodgers leave 1 at first, and we go to the bottom of the 6th. Still 3-3. Here comes Joe Adcock. A 31. That's going to be a single in the left. This inning started. Alrighty, here comes Mel. And a 44, and that's going to be an infield hit. Nice job by Roach. Hits a little scrubber down the first. And no play there off the end of the bat. So we got first and second for John. He's already homered once tonight. See if he can make it 2. 26. Nah, I think he's gonna hit that ball down the third. Only play is the first though. Davis is up with it. Tommy throws over the first. Runners advance. Runners at second and third, and only 1 out here for Charlie. Dodgers will have to bring the infield in. And here's the pitch to Charlie. A 63, that's a 31. Is that going to be deep enough to get Joe in? Fly out, runners advance, 1 base. He does his job. And that ball was hit out there to Willie Davis. Alrighty, 2 outs now. The Braves got the lead against Sandy. First time today. Runner on third, 2 outs. And Don's pitching a hell of a game right now. We'll let him stay in here. Probably should go for the kill. Let's see here. We're thinking here. Should we go for the kill and try to get Roach in? See who they got on the bench. Yeah, they'll let him bat. 26. That ball's hit down the short. He'll go over to Larkin for the out. And that ends the inning. But the Braves, they had one and go up 4-3 on the sacrifice fly. Here we go to the top of the 7th. They be getting the bullpen up quick if Don gets in any trouble here. First batter up's Frank. And he strikes Frank out. One down here in the 7th. Here comes Neil. On 22. That's going to be a ball hit in the left center for a base hit for Neil. And that gets the bullpen up. Here comes Charlie Smith. He's already homered. And they'll get Willie up. Let's see, when was the last time Willie pitched? Before we say we're getting Willie up here. Willie. All right, look at the daily report. So he last pitched on the 30th. So he's good. We'll get Willie up. All righty, here's the pitch to Smith. 1 on, 1 out. And that ball is going to be popped up to third. That's 2 outs as Matthews gloves it. Hits the back of the glove. And they'll pitch hit for Sandy. Let's see who they're going to bring off the bench to pitch hit. Probably be Farley. Yeah, that's who it's going to be. Ron Farley's coming up to hit. Where's Farley at here? Fairley, not Farley. Sorry, Farley's the pitcher. Fairley. Ron Fairley. All righty. See what Ron can do here. Runner on first. 2 down. And a 41. He's going to hit that ball down the short. Over to first for the out. And we go to the 7th inning stretch, folks. I'm going to get a drink here as we play Take Me Out to the Ball Game. All righty, who are we going to bring in? Dodgers ain't got much of a bullpen in. You got a 4-man bullpen, and it ain't much to talk about. And since we mentioned his name earlier, and they got 2 righties and then a lefty, we're going to bring Farley in. So here comes Farley. Fairley and Farley show. The Turk is coming in. All righty. He's going to face the top of the lineup here. Here's Mac. And Mac squares this one up against Farley. A 24. That's a single in the right. We're going to try another hit and run here with Mac on and Frank up. See what happens here. 23. That's a 24. Going to stay out of the double play. And only play for Neil is over the Lark for the out at first. Good job of hit and run, staying out of the double play. Runner on second now for Matthews and Aaron. Could use an insurance run here. Here's Eddie. And that ball is hit in the right field. And Mac's going to score. Nice piece of hitting by Matthews as he squares. I didn't advance the runner. Got to go back. Got to go back. Got to go back, folks, and score the run. Alrighty, single to right. And we got to go the R2-2 route. Alrighty, that brings up Hammer and Hank with Eddie on first. All right, here comes the pitch to Hammer and Hank. And he squares this one up. This might be it for Farley. They're getting some bullpen action up. And a 34. And that ball is hit deep. But not deep enough. But Matthews will score. That ball was hit deep in the left field. Brings up Joe with a runner on second now. And all of a sudden, oh, we screwed that up. We didn't get Matthews in. Let's do this again, folks. It's 2 times we messed up here. So that's a 2BF7 R1 3 bases. Like I say, that brings Joe up with a runner on second. I think they're going to walk Joe. Put Joe on intentionally since they got the base empty. That gives them a chance at a double play. And bring up Mel. First and second, 1 out. And a 36, that's a 33. That's an infield fly. Smith's got that. He's under it for the second out. Oh, thank you, Tim. And here comes Dirtman. John's had a home run today. He's 1 for 3 with that home run in the second. And he strikes him out. But the Braves scored 2 here in the bottom of the 7th and are up 6-3. So we go to the top of the 8th. We'll keep a short leash on Don, but like I say, he's pitched a hell of a game here. Hasn't gave up a run since the 2nd inning. And he's got the top of the lineup here. Willie Davis, Rosebohr, and then Tommy Davis. 26, that ball's hit right back at him. And he fires over to first. Joe's got it for the first out of the 8th. Here comes Gabby Rosebohr. And he's going to slap that ball in the center field. And that'll get the bullpen up. Here comes Tommy Davis. Runner on first, 1 out. McMahon's getting up. Well, maybe not. He's due up. We'll get Carl Willie back up. Here's Tommy Davis. 64 strikes him out with that 13. 2 down. And here comes Full Moon Rising, Wally Moon. And he's going to pop up to Charlie behind the plate. And that ends the inning. And that'll be it for Don, as we'll pitch it for him when he's due up. Farley's going to stay in the game here. Try to get through this 8th inning. Here comes Charlie. A 31, and he walks him. Not what you want here to start the 8th. Already down by 3. And Lee May will come in to pitch hit. All righty. See what May can do here against Farley with a runner on. May. It's on the second page, huh? There's May. All righty. Nobody out. Runner on first. Here's the pitch. A 42. And he strikes May out. One down now, top of the order up. Comes Mac. A 41, and that's going to end this inning. That's the old 6-4-3 double play. That's what the Dodgers needed as we go to the top of the 9th. Dodgers down by 3. See if Don can close this game out here for the Braves. He's got Larkin, Howard, and Neal due up. Let's see what Norm can do here. A 22. He's going to single in the center. So Mac looks like he's going to try to make this game interesting. Doesn't look like it's going to be an easy 9th. Here comes Frank Howard. And a 36. And he walks Frank. That's just what you want. Let's walk the winning run up to the plate. And let's see here. Neal. See if anybody can pitch it for Neal here. I think Neal's going to stay in here and hit. Here's the pitch to Neal. A 64, and he strikes Neal out. That's a big out here in the 9th. Here comes Smith. Charlie's homered in this game back in the 2nd inning. He's 1 for 3 with that home run. And a 53. That's an 18. That's not going to be good, I don't think. First on air. Well, let's get the right base situation. Runners on first and second, folks. And an 18 is a single through short. Runners advance 2 bases. And Frank won't advance. He'll stop at second. So, as a matter of fact, Larkin's not going to advance either. They're both S's. So, it'll just load the bases up. Bases are jammed. And we'll have a pitch hitter for Farley. And who's that going to be here? I think we're going to bring in Warwick. The pitch hit with the bases loaded. No place to put him. There's Carl. All righty. Bases loaded, 1 out. 6-3 Braves. And a 25. That's a 9. And that is a fly out to center. One run will score, the others will hold. That makes it 6-4. Top of the order up here now. And it's Willie Davis with first and second now. 2 outs. And here's the pitch. A 23. That ball's hit down to third base. He's up with it, and he'll fire across the diamond. And that'll end the game, folks. Braves win 6-4. Mac made the ninth inning a little exciting, too exciting for a Braves fan, that's for sure. Let's take a look here at the box score. And we'll do some fast play games here and look at the standings. So, Eddie Matthews' productive day, that's for sure, helped the Milwaukee finish on top. And Don picked up the win to help from Matthews. He went 2 for 3 with a walk and a home run and 2 RBIs. Let's look at the line here. 4 runs for the Dodgers on 8 hits. The Braves 6 runs on 9 hits. Lark, he was 2 for 4. Like I say, you had Smith with the home run. He was 2 for 4. Yeah. The Braves, you had Mac. He was 2 for 4. Eddie was 2 for 4 with a home run. John was 1 for 4 with his home run. And Joe, like I say, I think I was smart walking him. He was 2 for 3. Joe's still batting .400 on the year. Like I say, KOUFAX didn't pitch bad, didn't pitch great. He wasn't Sandy KOUFAX type day. 6 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs, 4 walks, and 7 strikeouts and the 2 home runs. Farley came in, gave up 2 more runs on 3 hits, walked 2, and struck out 2. Like say, NOTTEBART, 8 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, and the home run. And McMahon, he came in and made it interesting. 2 hits, 1 run, walked 1, and struck out 1. Alrighty, let's do some fast play games here. The Giants against the Cubbies. And the Cubbies win 10-9. Line score 9 runs on 13 hits for the Giants. And the Cubbies 10 runs on 17 hits and an error. Now let's see Philadelphia 3-13 taking on the Reds here. The Reds are leading in the league here. Philadelphia, Bob's. So we got to put Bob as active for Philadelphia. Let's go back and do that. Alrighty, go to the Phillies. Where's the Phils at? There's the Phils. We'll go to inactive players. And we'll put Bob as active now. Okay. Activating. Yes, and we'll go back to the game and see who wins this game between the Phils and the Reds. Like I say, the Reds are 11-6. And the Reds win 3-1. Tough game. Phillies 1 run on 3 hits and 2 errors. The Reds 3 runs on 6 hits and no errors. And the last game here on May 2nd is the Pirates taking on the Cardinals in St. Louis. See what happens here. And the Pirates win 6-2, 6 runs on 10 hits and an error. Cardinals 2 runs on 6 hits and 1 error. So let's take a look now at the standings, folks. For the National League here. The Reds are a half a game ahead of the Giants and the Cubbies. A game and a half over the Cardinals. 2.5 games up on the Braves. Pirates are 5 games back. And the Dodgers fall to 5.5 games back. And the lonely Phillies holding everybody up 8.5 games back. Alrighty. I want to thank Tim for stopping by here in Milwaukee. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and hit that bell for reminders so you know what's going on here on the channel. And on your way out of County Stadium here in Milwaukee, hit that like button, leave a comment, and let me know what you think of this 1961 replay with the Braves and the Yanks. Until next time, y'all take care. You too, Tim.